Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at Marvel Stadium. There's much on the line in today's match between the Dogs and West Coast. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. Here come the teams. Joined by Daniel Hartford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. No one would know who's going to win this match. There's very little to choose between these sides. Both have their flaws, which have been spoken about, but whoever can get on top in the clearances will have a big advantage.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. Sunday afternoon football is go. English wins the first tap. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Throws it on the boot. Clean pickup on the non-preferred. Bontempelli just has to hit a target. Liberatore. That's a big play. Heads for the pocket. Waitman. They've worked it well.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
This will be a close thing.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Duggan to bring it back in. Cole in the clear. Hoff with a chance to relieve the pressure. Who will stand under that? Sheed. Picking their way through. Hunt. Clever kick. Reed. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. That's not going to work. Punched away. McRae. Can he mop up? Dangerous place to turn it over. He ran into a brick wall. Flynn in the right spot. Lace out. Great footy.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Dale goes towards halfback. Williams had his name written all over it. He's generally a good kick. English. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Barris spoils. Ugle-Hagan. They're moving the footy quickly. Quality delivery by foot. They've picked their way through. The Eagles have been caught napping.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Dogs have opened their account. English smashes it out of there. Daniel can send them into attack. He's besieged. Waitman going at his first, and he's got it.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Dogs are playing with confidence and flair early. English with a deft tap. Daniel is there. Liberatore. Williams. This is good ball movement. They're all over them early. Long wins the contest hands down.
Kicking at his first.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
The Eagles won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Dogs have got away. Flynn, the winner there. They're going hammer and tong. Liberatore leads his opponent. Reed, this is promising. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Leaves it behind. No easy exit. Richards gets his kick despite the heat. Kelly takes an excellent grab. Can he be the fire starter? Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Up and under. No one can mark. Ryan. The defence has fallen down. Duggan is the man on the spot and is marked.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Eagles have got it back to 2 goals. Flynn showing his skills. Gaff, great smother. Daniel wins the hard ball. Lob. This is a big opportunity. Williams, good build-up. That's skillful. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. The Dogs guarding the corridor. The kick was centimetre perfect, and they're away. Hunt read it well and claims the mark. Normally delivers. Ryan! Great hands there. Can they get 2 in a row? Darling has a way of drawing the footy.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it. Not sure what the idea was there. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cripps with the big fist, and they see it out. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Dogs are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
English, McRae. Towards half forward with the kick. Cole wins it back. Great mark. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Ginby can keep it moving. He might have thought about the corridor. McRae got to the fall. Harms stripped of the footy. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Liberatore. Daniel delivers it inside 50. Waitman marks. That's hard to stop. Maybe he could have gone himself. Jones. He's caught. The umpire whistles for a ball up. English wins it. Bontempelli from the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
The Eagles are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Rucks go at it. Liberatore. Bontempelli. They're playing with purpose and poise. Norton is so strong one-on-one.
The Dogs have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Away he goes. Duggan to bring it in. Hunt gets to the front spot. Lays it off. The Eagles not at their best so far. Gaff. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Caulfield tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Solid tackle. Williams. It's a tough game. Liberatore. Daniel. Darcy. The Dogs are playing some great footy. Bontempelli. He's done brilliantly. McGovern is a rock in defence. That's come off the instep. Cole receives a neat pass at halfback. Gaff Gives some ground with a handball. McGovern blasts away. No one can mark. Vandermeer. Probing ball. McRae. Can he find a teammate? Jones has charged into space. The Eagles are chasing tail. Ugle-Hagan. That one was always his.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Dogs are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. The big men fly. McRae leading from the front. Gaff wins a hard ball. You can't afford to do that too often. What's he got on offer? Harms. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Johannesson in the clear on centre wing. That's a strong mark. What a first term they're having. Ugle-Hagan in the pocket and can shoot for goal.
The Dogs are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
Momentum's a marvellous thing in football, isn't it?
The Eagles are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. The two big men do battle. Gaff met solidly. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Johannesson couldn't quite. It's a hot footy. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Darcy got to the right position and hung on. Can he hit a target? English has a vice-like grip. Ignoring the corridor for now. Waitman. That sloppy play. Bontempelli closed him down. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. English punches it out of the ruck. Opportunity here. Bends it around the body. One behind.
An ugly looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
He's off. Yo heads wide with the kick in. Duggan has found some space. The Dogs have started magnificently. Their biggest danger might be complacency. It's quarter time. Time to check in with Gary.
The Dogs were on a mission from the first bounce. Their attack on the footy has been exemplary, and they've used their pace and skills to hurt the opposition. All parts of their game seem in very good order at the moment, and it'll take something special to run them down.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. English had his measure today. Liberatore cops some unwanted attention. He's hit up the lead. Bontempelli set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Away he goes. Duggan with the footy. McGovern in the clear. The Eagles might be able to start something. That'll go close to the line. Ginby. Can he impose himself on the match? Gaff. Searching kick. That might attract a pack. Williams had it and lost it. Hewitt looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
It was important for them to get on the board first in this quarter, but they've got to get on a roll now.
The Eagles with a much-needed goal. English with the tap. McRae has brought his own ball. And inside 50 goes begging. Can they keep the footy this time? Williams. Into the pocket he goes. Ryan! Uses the body well.
The Eagles are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Leans back and drills it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Dogs wouldn't want to think they've got this one. English has been dominant in the ruck. McRae, Liberatore, Poulter. He's been busy so far. Ugle-Hagan gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
This deserves a goal. He's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
They've got to start making these opportunities count.
Yo heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. What a hand pass. Hewitt. A chance to clear now. Darcy read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. McRae has drifted forward and marked.
He kicked this more often than not.
Accuracy and distance might both be problems here. Barris wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Duggan makes position. Suddenly there's some belief about them. The Dogs have denied them the corridor. Thumped away. Reed onto it in a flash. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. English is giving him a bath. Bontempelli. Yo got a fist in and out of play.
The Eagles are hanging in there, but they probably need the next goal, really.
Flynn with a deft tap. Sheed. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. The Dogs have all the answers. He doesn't waste many. English. That's a quality hand pass. Dale.
The umpire's pinned in for insufficient intent.
The Eagles having a purple patch. Yo. Who was he aiming for? Reed. Heads towards half forward. Unable to get it inside 50. It's a high ball. Ugle-Hagan. Slick hands. Darcy gets the kick away. Good disciplined defence. Waitman charges onto it. They're well drilled. No one can mark. Cole. What a game he's having. Reed. Yo. Kicks to half forward. Sheed. Who's at home? Punched away. Darling only knows one way. Reed. They desperately need this. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Snap around the body. It's there.
Whatever the coach said at quarter time, it's had the desired effect.
The Eagles were on the rack, but it's a quality response from them. English gets his hand to it. McRae, good tackle. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. They'll bide their time. The Dogs have got out of jail. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Yo making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Kicks to space. Treloar. The Dogs playing like winners. Waitman. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Jones on a lead. Heads for full forward. Norton takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Dogs have steadied after they were challenged. Flynn wins the hit out. Sheed. Dale ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Some indirect ball movement here. Johannesson working hard and being rewarded. Dale. Just try to get it forward under pressure. No one can mark. Hunt. He's kicked it high. The kick was misdirected. The Dogs are bringing great energy. English. You can see their confidence growing. Poulter looking to extend this margin. Darcy on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Dogs will be hard to stop now. English showing his skills. McRae, Bontempelli. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. English with the tap. Liberatore, McRae. This is promising. Norton, strong grab.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Duggan tasked with the kick in. That's an impressive mark. Bit of a nothing kick. Hunt sees something he likes. Couldn't burst through.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Waitman, Norton, deep in the pocket. Tough angle. He hasn't kicked it very well. Barris went bang.
Happy to concede a behind.
He's off. Yo to bring it in. Witherden all on his own. Can they get something going? Turned over on centre wing. Crosses the paint. Darcy is hard to beat one-on-one.
The Dogs with a late chance.
He's got under that one.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
What can they generate? This might well cost them a goal. Bontempelli, great work ethic to push forward and present.
Already got one today.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Away he goes. They've struggled to get it past the centre. Witherden wins the contest hands down. Good looking kick. Fling. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. The Dogs can smell blood. Darcy. They keep coming. Second effort needed. Waitman. He'll be sore in the morning. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Eagles must respond. They've copped up 3 in a row.
The Dogs have got it on their terms. The big men fly. Liberatore. It's a hot footy. Treloar thought his way through it. Punched away. Waitman is always dangerous inside 50. It's a goal.
The Dogs have come with you for a percentage boost. They are really hungry today.
The Eagles haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after half-time. Cripps, good kick. Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab. Towards the boundary line. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. It's a dominant display. Hoff clears the area. Darcy, another forward 50 entry. Who's front and centre? Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Dogs might be eyeing off a percentage boost here. Players don't tend to speak about that, certainly not at half-time, but they keep it in the backs of their minds. Of course, the first thing they've got to do is kill the contest, and you'd imagine the first goal here would probably achieve that.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Flynn with the tap. Cripps. They're a big chance here. Punched away. Look at him go. He'll feel that one. Dale, desperate to win it back. English has found some space. They've got winners all over the park. Darcy, the Dogs, continue to do as they wish. Poulter cops some unwanted attention. He's got one already. Will this be number 2? The Eagles can suddenly rebound. I've liked his game today. That's a strong mark. He's got an option in the centre square. Thumped away. McRae. They're leading them a merry dance. Barris wins it back. Great mark. Onto the non-preferred. English intercepts on centre wing. Goes very wide. Yo spoils. Williams loves a challenge. That is going very close. Defence 101 there.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Away he goes. The ball's been living at one end. Out wide with the kick. Kelly. I don't think he meant to smother it. Jones gathers on the forward flank. Bontempelli has pushed deep and can have a shot.
The Dogs have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He's clearly had a big impact on this match, but that impact could have been so much greater.
He's off. Yo with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. Liberatore takes an excellent grab. They're playing like champions. Waitman has it at half forward. Treloar has worked hard to present.
The Dogs are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Yo to bring it in. Hoff works hard to present. Good thinking and good execution too. Can they get it forward this time? No one can mark. Darcy. They're hungry for more. Punched away. Waitman. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Misses the target and it's out of play.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Eagles look out of their depth, and it's difficult to see how they can turn it around. They've run into a side in very good form.
Witherden under pressure. It's a tough game. Gives it everything. It must be his birthday. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it. Dale, Bontempelli. They'll sweep this ball forward. The damn wall might be about to burst. Norton comes over the top and holds on.
He'll fancy his chances.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score.
He really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
McGovern uses the body well. The Dogs have all the answers. Goes laterally. Allen says thank you very much. Reed, good hands. Punched away. Jones. Not sure who the target was. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
The Dogs will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Dale to bring it in. Treloar has a vice-like grip. Bontempelli bangs it long. Darcy. The Dogs looking ominous. They're running rings around them. Their ball movement has been impressive. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Hunt receives a neat pass at halfback. Hoff. Long. He's stopped in his tracks. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Williams has rucked tirelessly. Cripps met solidly. Reed towards full forward. Punched away. Allen. Desperate defence. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Williams wins the hit out. Kelly. This is great pressure footy. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've got one back. More needed, of course, but we're seeing some good signs.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. English with the tap. Liberatore. Bontempelli. What can he do with it? Harms. Great play. McGovern spoils. Cole does well under pressure. No one can mark. Bontempelli gathers on the half volley. Solid tackle.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
He hasn't been himself today. Lob. Marks on centre wing. Thumped away. Hoff. He's besieged. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. English is giving him a bar. Closed him down. He hasn't struck that well at all. Norton marks and will surely convert.
Going at his second.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
There's probably not a lot the defender could have done there. Sometimes you've just got to take your medicine.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Williams showing his skills. Ginby, he's under close attention. Kelly. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Good tackle. Dale. Richards. He's so clean with the footy. Thumped away. Duggan. It sits and he's in business. Gaff has found some space. Centering ball. Oh, what about that for a mark? Kicks to centre wing. The Dogs have winners everywhere. He's hit up the lead. Cole spoils. English. Long. Too big. Too strong. Too good.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
The Dogs are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Eagles are looking down and out. Williams with a deft tap. He ran into a brick wall. Drives it inside the forward 50. Long fumbles it. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. English had his measure today. Liberatore. Bontempelli takes the hand pass. Dishes it off. He's so good in close. Jones. Treloar kicking for his first. He's off target.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Duggan heads wide with the kick in. Hoff pushes into space and receives the footy. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Witherden with a chance to run. Hurried kick goes very wide. Hunt. This is much better. Ginby, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Can't take it. Terrific forward pressure. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Flynn wins it down. Ginby, that's a miss kick. Brockman. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Eagles aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Trelaw, the Dogs, under great pressure. English, Barris, went bang. McGovern heads towards the half-forward flank. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Doesn't often waste it. Ryan gets to the front spot.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
Touch and go.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Williams goes towards half-back. McGovern spoils. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Eagles are having a go. They're just having one of those days when nothing's going right.
English has been dominant in the ruck. Trelaw doesn't want to turn it over there. Dale in the right spot at the right time. That's a bit of a gift. Can they find a late goal? Williams, they've worked it well.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Three-quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Dogs fully deserve their lead, and they've been better in most areas. But one that stood out to me is their intercept marking. They've almost known, on occasions, what their opponents were going to do before they knew themselves.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The two big men do battle. McRae, how will the umpire see this? Looking to peg one back. No one can mark. Throws it on the boot. McGovern spoils. Barris, that's a bruising tackle. They've put themselves under pressure. Williams. He's generally a good kick. Ginby has found some space. Not a lot of positives today. Well played.
When you're copping or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Dale brings it back in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball, and we'll have a throw in.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
English slaps it out. Ginby heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some reward soon.
Dale goes towards half-back. Caulfield had his name written all over it. Honours the lead. Gives the handball away. The aerialists will battle for this ball. McGovern spoils. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Witherden. Can he be the fire starter? Allen is hard to beat one-on-one. The defence has fallen down. Williams has it within range.
That's probably as good a passage of players we've seen from them all day. Deserves a goal.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Williams tasked with the kick in. You can forgive them one slip up. They've been so good today.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. English, the winner there. Treloar cops some unwanted attention. Terrific tackle. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Eagles finishing strongly. Brockman is the man on the spot and is marked.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
Struck it well, no problems there.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Eagles will not lie down. Flynn wins it out of the centre. Ginby. No one can mark. Witherden in the centre square. Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. Punched away. He's set upon. Harms. No easy exit. Not a lot of space to work with. Witherden in the pocket. Under pressure. Vandermeer. It's a tough game. They've worked it well. English can keep it moving. The Dogs have got out of jail. They're playing with purpose and poise. Witherden loves the hard stuff.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Dogs are employing a very simple formula. Win the ball, keep the ball, kick goals. I think today is more about how good they've been rather than how poor the opposition's been.
Liberatore, Williams, Jones. He's caught. Picking their way through. Harms. The Dogs are playing some great footy. They're running rings around them.
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
The Dogs have got it in the bag now.
The Eagles have had a go. They just haven't played very well. The big men fly. Gaff, he's done brilliantly. Allen takes a beauty.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Eagles haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. English palms it down. McRae, he just keeps racking up disposals. It's a poor entry, a waste really. Goes wide with the kick. Cole in the clear. He might have thought about the corridor. McGovern, clever handball. Ryan, can they get two in a row? Thumped away. Here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward. The Dogs are out of trouble. Normally delivers. That's an impressive mark. McGovern spoils.
Some of their stoppage work today has been exceptional. It's part of the reason they are so far in front.
Flynn showing his skills. Reed met solidly. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Flynn has rucked tirelessly. Gaff, they cannot keep him quiet. Gathers at half-back. Good tackle. Caulfield, Liberatore. Clever kick. Williams. What's he got on offer? A promising build-up. Amounts to nothing. Ignoring the corridor for now. No one can mark. Gaff will keep coming. She takes the logical option. Ginby heads for the pocket. Punched away. Brockman. Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
He's kept them in it. Just a pity he hasn't had more support.
The Eagles with the past two goals. English with a deft tap. Liberatore. Solid tackle. McRae. Ugle-Hagan has eyes only for the footy. He's wrapped up. Going at his first, and he's got it.
That's a well-constructed team goal. It took some patience, but they got there in the end.
The Dogs sitting on a 5-goal lead. Flynn punches it out of the ruck. It's a hot footy. McRae kicks inside the forward 50. Barris is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Goes wide. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he hit a target? Williams with the big fist. Caulfield.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
The Eagles haven't thrown the towel in. No one can mark.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Dogs have had a decisive edge in clearances, and that's one of the reasons they find themselves well in front on the scoreboard.
Bontempelli. His field kicking is normally first rate. Turned over on centre wing. He's stopped in his tracks.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Towards half forward with the kick. Williams. Can he find a teammate? McGovern wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's not clever at all. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. You can't question his commitment. Liberatore. The Dogs should score here. Lob marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Flynn tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Good ruck work. Bontempelli, boot to ball just in time. Reed takes it on the half-back flank. The Dogs guarding the corridor. Thumped away. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Stoppage coming up on the wing. Punch clear. Gaff. Ginby. He's suddenly a popular man. Flynn. Sheed. That'll go close to the line. Reed. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. And they're away. Leaves it behind. Crunching tackle. Hoff in heavy traffic. They're moving the footy quickly. Allen drops into the hole and marks.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
They've got time to put the kettle on. Thumped away. Throw in deep in the pocket. English had his measure today. Bontempelli navigated the traffic. Treloar. The Dogs look well drilled. Barris spoils. Cole. He's run into trouble. Gets his kick despite the heat. The Dogs are big victors today. They were much too good and played an attractive brand of footy. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.